are going to do an activity called coding. And when you do coding while you read, it helps you to make quick notes without having to stop reading. So it can help you if you have a question, or help you pick out your favorite part of the book, or help you know if a part makes you feel sad or confused or surprised. So here we have the emojis. This one, she has hearts, right? So how do you think that she feels?
That one's the love.
Love, or my favorite part of the book. So when you have your favorite part of the book, you're gonna put this on the page or next to your favorite character. What do you think this looks like? His eyes are like this, like maybe confused, or I have a question, or what does that mean? So if there's a part of the book where you're like, what does that word mean, or what do they mean by that? You're gonna put this on it. And what's that look like?
Happy.
So if a part makes you laugh, or if a part makes you happy, you can put the smiley face on, and that one looks sad. So if there's a sad part, you can put that on, and that looks like, ooh, surprise. So if there's a surprise part, you put that on, okay? So these are your feelings, and as we're reading together, if something sticks out to you, go ahead and put it on the page, okay? So we're reading Henry's Stars by David Elliott. Henry sat quietly on his step, staring up at the night sky. It was a beautiful, warm evening, and as he looked from star to star, they seemed to form a picture in the darkness. Oh, he squealed. What's that?
A pig.
What'd you put on?
Love.
Why'd you do that one?
Because I like the pig.
What do you like about it?
I like at the stars think about he thinks about the stars look like a pig.
So you like it because it's letting you know that he's making stars into characters like a pig?
Yeah.
All right, let's see what happens next.
See, it is a pig.
You're right, it is a pig. It's a great big starry pig running across the sky. Does this page make you have any feelings, or you want to keep going?
Keep going.
Okay. Henry raced over to the wool shed where Maisie, Daisy, and Clementine were getting ready for bed. Ah, what's all the excitement? Henry, they bleated. What'd you put on there? Which one is that?
The confused.
Why are you confused? Are you confused with this page?
Yeah.
What did the words confuse you?
Yeah.
What made you feel confused?
I don't know. But I thought this one would start with C. So, right here on that one.
You don't know that word?
Yeah.
Clementine? Well, it sounds like Clementine is one of the sheep's names, but Clementine is also the name of a fruit.
Yeah, I just got confused.
Is that why you were confused with that name?
Yeah.
All right, good job. That was a good question. I found the great pig in the sky, squealed Henry. Where? Show us, said the sheep. There are his ears, and there are his legs, and there's his curly tail, he said, pointing at a group of stars. See? What did you choose to put on?
Happy.
Why?
Because I like this page, and I just like the sheep are looking at stars that they think are sheep.
Did you hear what he said he was making?
Yeah.
What do you remember?
Pigs, but they thought it looked like a sheep.
All right, let's see what's next.
See, it looks like a sheep.
You're right. Maisie, Daisy, and Clementine looked where Henry pointed. Ah, yes, I see it, said Daisy. There is a sheep's ear and a woolly body. How clever you are. Henry, you have found a great sheep. Just then, Abigail came sauntering over. What are you doing? She asked. Shouldn't you be in bed? Bah, we found the great sheep of the stars, cried Maisie, Daisy, and Clementine triumphantly. Great pig, actually, said Henry. What'd you put on there?
Surprise.
Be surprised? Why did you put surprise on?
Because a surprise, because I didn't know that word has a P in it. The surprise, because I didn't see, like, this blue print. I was scared if it wasn't on there. I saw it when we read it at the
Yeah.
surprise.
All right, let's see what happens next. Abigail looked at the sky. She craned her head and whisked her tail. Ah, yes, I see it, she mooed excitedly. There is a cow's horn, said Abigail, waving her hoof at the sky, and a handsome cow's tail. It's definitely a great star cow. And she looked hungry. She thinks she may just eat those stars over there. I see you put a sad face up there. Why'd you put a sad face?
Because I didn't really like it. This one was green because it don't really match all the food. The whole part of the page. I really like it.
But what happens when you listen to the words I'm reading, not just looking at the pictures? Can the words tell you how to feel?
Yeah.
Let's try this page and see if you can listen real closely to the words and see if it makes you have a question or makes you feel happy. Okay, so listen with your ears. You ready? Just then, Mr. Brown came plodding over the yard. What's all this? He whined. Why are you all staring into the sky? We've found the great star cow, mooed Abigail. The great sheep of the stars, actually, said Maisie, Daisy, and Clementine, frowning. Henry just sighed. Oh, if they're frowning, does that mean they're happy or sad?
Sad.
Right. They're sad. I wonder why they're sad. Let's see. Move over. I'll settle this, said Mr. Brown, getting himself comfortable. They all waited while Mr. Brown looked carefully at the sky. Yeah?
The pig and also the words, they kind of made me confused because I thought the pig didn't wear a scarf, and even the A in there, I didn't know it started with A. Didn't know this started with A today.
So you're confused because you don't feel like the words match the pictures?
Yeah.
All right, that would have been a good place to put the confused picture then, huh?
Yeah.
All right, let's see what this page says and see if you think the words that I'm reading match the picture. Ah, yes, I see it, he snorted finally. It's a great starry horse. I see his head and his mane and his hooves flying. He's galloping like the wind. How nice of you to find him. You mean the great star cow, said Abigail. Bah, he means the great sheep of the stars, argued the sheep. So what were they describing? They said he had a mane and hooves and galloped. What animal is that?
A horse.
That's right. You listened to the words and you heard what they were describing. By now, the chickens had joined. Look, they squawked, pointing their wings. Heavenly hens, flying all over the place. Excuse me, said Henry sternly. There are no great sheep of the stars, or great star cows, or great starry horses, or heavenly hens. There's just my great pig, and that is it. Does he sound happy?
No, mad.
Mad. But now when he looked up at where the great pig once was, all he saw was a sheep's ear next to a cow's horn on a galloping horse's body. What happened to his great pig, he wondered. Oh. This part might have been a good place to put which picture?
The sad one.
Yeah, because he sounds sad with his words.
Yeah,
Yeah, so you'd want the sad one? Hey, now you're doing a good job listening, Penny. Henry sighed. His mind all cluttered. He decided to go back home. You turn the page. So he sighed. You're right, he was sad. It'd be a good sad picture to put on there so you remember that he's sad at that part.
And he was looking at the star.
Yeah, and he didn't know what happened to the pig. He sat forlornly on his step and stared up at the sky. He was beginning to think that his friends might be right. Maybe there was no great pig after all. Oh, now what would you put on there? Point to which picture?
Star.
You're right.
And also, this one is when he saw the great pig again.
You think so?
Yeah.
You're making good predictions.
And he said, look, I see it. He said he sees it because he sees the great pig again.
All right. Let's see, but as he sat wandering slowly, the squabbles of the farmyard dwindled away into the night, and Henry found himself alone again. He squealed, I see it, I see